last night was the 40th. Well, I mean, this whole year is the 40th anniversary, but it's the 40th anniversary of Dragon Ball, and it's a pretty big deal, I would say. Dragon Ball, probably one of the most iconic franchises of all time. I'll say that of all time. I don't think it's a hot take. But yeah, they dropped, I wouldn't necessarily call it a trailer for the Galactic Patrol Arc, but it's a teaser for the Galactic Patrol Arc, which is the next arc from Dragon Ball Super. They also gave us an actual trailer for what's coming out later on this year in the fall, which is a remake of the Beerus movie, the Battle of Gods, which came out, I think, in 2015. Man, I was 18, so full of hope, so full of life. Now look at me.
Now look at you.
now look at me. Yeah. Decrepit. Decrepit and sad.
Grandpa.
Yeah, so they're giving us a remake of that for some reason. And they also announced there's a couple new games coming out. They talk about the trading card game. I don't really care. But there's this other game called Age 1000, which is set like 3,000 years in the future of the Dragon Ball universe. So it'll be the first time in a while that we get something that's not just in where we're like, whatever canon stuff we have right now. So very excited to talk about some of that, but we're actually going to do something new. We're going to try and do an actual live reaction. Hopefully we don't get copyright. Actually, I don't know how copyright works for on YouTube. So, I mean, it's a trailer. People react to trailers. Why would they copyright a trailer? I say that now. The famous last words. Famous last words. Why would they copyright a trailer? All right. Well, here we go. Let's share.
Y'all see this?
Yeah. Hopefully you do. So.
All right. I haven't seen this yet. He has.
Yeah,
I've seen this already.
I've watched this like 6 times.
This is my first time watching.
I'm gonna turn down the volume a little bit, but you guys should be able to see it on there. Yeah, you guys see my screen. Okay, cool. So I am going to press play on this and let's go. This is the Dragon Ball 40th movie. But turn this down a little bit. But yeah, they're going through some of the. This is what happens in the Moro Galactic Patrol Arc. I know you have watched. Well, you watched the Broly movie, so you know who Bardock and Giga is.
Yeah.
That's Bardock, that's Giga, that's Goku's dad and mom. So, like, this happens. I'm actually surprised that they. Well, actually, I'm not surprised, because this actually leads into what happens in this.
I like this little comic thing that they have going on. That's really fun. I always like seeing like manga panels and stuff. I find it very cool.
I always thought Frieza was spelled with an I. Guess not.
I also thought maybe it's a different spelling in English versus like Romanji, like in Japanese.
I'm just gonna turn down that volume so in case we actually do get copyright for the music. Actually about this, Hans Zimmer did the music to this.
Oh really?
Yeah, so that's pretty huge for Dragon Ball.
Composer of our time. Yeah. I love him.
He's done.
Ooh, the little switch into color. That's cool.
Yeah. I wish I could see it.
Oh, that's cute.
There's a theater mode. I'm just learning apparently.
Into 3D.
Yeah. So this is leading into Dragon Ball, obviously the original Dragon Ball series. This is also kind of like an homage to Akira Toriyama's like his actual art, right?
That's what I was gonna say. Like it definitely does feel like it is the anniversary. So it does feel very celebratory of everything that Dragon Ball is,
God, I wish for a Dragon Ball.
That's really cool. I also love moving manga stills. Those are so cool to me. Gohan, my beloved.
The classic.
God.
I've used.
See, this is where this isn't exactly where I'm at, but
yeah, we're still watching like Dragon Ball Z. Like she's watching it for the first time. and we
just passed the Frieza arc.
Yeah, we're in the middle of the Android saga.
Yeah,
we're
Android
right
saga.
when the androids are looking for Goku, and they're in a pink van.
I do not miss Frieza.
Frieza wasn't mine.
I fucking was so tired of his.
Frieza wasn't mine. This is just so
voice.
cool.
It is cool.
Yeah. So
I love
gonna
the mixing of mediums here. It's so good.
I mean, you kind of know what happens already. It's been out for so long. It's not really spoilers, but you know who Cell is.
Yeah, I know who Cell is.
And there's this is the coolest.
Take up my daddy.
I said, you give my dick. You give grill. You give drunk. You give my dick. I'm gonna give you Cell.
See, I love moving.
Yeah, this is
panels.
Cool.
I love it.
I think it's fun because like I watch a lot of YouTube videos that do this when they're like going over the animated comic stuff. So watching this is
I know the Boo saga.
This is awesome. This is really cool. Just going through and there was a lot of leakers actually who had like said that these things were coming out, and they kept saying that it was pointing towards like a Dragon Ball Kai, but re-animated. But like, I don't know. I kind of always figured it was gonna be like this.
Oh, that's cool. We saw that.
Yeah.
In what's it
Broly?
called? Yeah. That's really cool.
Yeah. So there's that, and then
really cool. I could imagine. Like I like watching Dragon Ball. I'm not like the biggest fan, but I could imagine somebody that's super geeked over Dragon Ball like foaming at the mouth right now.
These are some of the designs that they had inside the show.
I am an avid collector of art books. I just got Dragon Ball art book.
It's really cool.
I flipped through it.
So
it's
here,
so cool.
Yeah, and then the new chapter begins.
Ooh.
And then this is officially from 2018, the first time that we get an actual whatever image of what's going on for the next bit of Dragon Ball.
Oh, that's so exciting.
But yeah, so like it's been a really, really, really long time since the last time there's been, and I remember when it was coming out, like from 2015 to like 2018, when every episode was coming out. I used to watch it on a really janky like website because I couldn't get Crunchyroll for some reason. Crunchyroll just sucked. Crunchyroll was so bad.
Were you ever an actual anime watcher if you weren't watching it on like Kiss Anime or
it was like Crack
Anime 123 or whatever the fuck it was called?
Anime Crack 20. Yeah, it was.
I was a Kiss Anime girl personally.
Yeah, I would do it. The thing is, they didn't the back in 20 like. Well, I mean, they had it like 2018, but because I was such a crazy crackhead for Dragon Ball, I would watch it without the subtitles, and I would just watch each new episode, like not knowing. I would watch it later on with subtitles, but I wanted to watch it as it came out in Japan. So then they would come out, I think, at like 1 a.m, which would be 8 a.m. over there.
Yeah.
So I would wait for animecrack.com, whatever I was watching, and I would tune in to Dragon Ball Super each week, not having any idea what they were saying, but just hyped up for
just
it.
Watching them like,
yeah, oh my god, when the Tournament of Power was going on, everybody at work was going crazy, man. But anyway, the point being is like this announcement for the new Dragon Ball it's so exciting,
No, that is super exciting. It looked really cool. The trailer, it is such a good homage to decades worth of story. Like that's really cool.
It's pretty big when you got actual Forbes going and writing an article about it. Wow. Although, funny Forbes, of course, talking about the Galactic Patrol arc has the wrong trailer embedded into their article.
It's been a long time coming for anime news.
We're good. We're in there.
We're on Forbes.
Yeah, I looked up anime on Forbes, and there's been like 4 articles in the last maybe like 2 years. So like the fact that they even have it on there. But anyway, their article says that this is going to be a series for the Galactic Patrol Arc. There hasn't really been details exactly saying what is happening with this,
Okay,
but
that's what I was gonna ask.
but there has been, like Geekdom 101. He's like one of the biggest, if not no, the biggest Dragon Ball YouTuber, and he was saying that this was gonna be like probably a Daima, like
Okay,
20
that's kind of
episodes.
something that I like figured, like something short and
nothing.
It
like,
would be cool to see another.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with it being
another super long like
series.
Yeah.
I mean, I would too. I mean, I'm also fine with it being 20 episodes because I would say like the first half. There is a lot of stuff that goes on in the Galactic Patrol Arc, no doubt about it. But there's also just like, it maintain the level of animation that I think they want to have going forward with these series, because they were dragged for the beginning of Super. Dragon Ball Super was put together with like sticks and tape. Like there was
with a box of scraps.
Yeah, with they did not even have a box of scraps. I'm actually gonna cancel my share here. But yeah, like there was just no those beginning streams were so bad, or those beginning episodes were terrible. Like there was Beerus versus Goku on King Kai's planet, and it's one of the most mocked animation frames of all time. But besides that thing, getting back to what it's actually going to be, I think it's going to be like 20 episodes. This is all like news allegedly right now. Like there's full-fledged information. We know when the Beerus trailer or when the Beerus series is coming out. Now, that's coming out in fall, and we're gonna go over the trailer in a little bit here.
This is such a packed year for anime, for everything. Like it feels like everything is coming back. Like
it's great.
Everything. Like what a time for anime enjoyers.
But yeah, to wrap the Galactic Patrol Arc stuff, it's going to be coming out, I would assume, in 2027. I wouldn't doubt. I would be surprised if it came out this year, but it's for sure going to be coming out in 2027. They want to give it like the Dragon Ball Daima, the shebang, and probably give us like 20 episodes. There's no official thing on that yet. This is the information that I have is literally from Geekdom 101 and a couple other YouTubers that I watch that are pretty knowledgeable in terms of what's going on. Like I didn't just read it on Forbes because Forbes doesn't even have the right fucking trailer.
But we're on Forbes, baby. We're getting somewhere.
Yeah. So Galactic Patrol Arc. I'm very excited. Moro is
that's
cool.
super exciting.
Like I don't want to go into too much spoilers for it, but the Galactic Patrol Arc is super fun. It gives a lot of lore to the background of like Goku. It gives a lot of stuff like, hey, this enemy is not just punch them. This is, you got to use your brain a little bit.
Period. Okay.
And there's a lot of different factors that go on in this. This is probably my favorite arc besides the Cell arc, and that's pretty big because the Cell's iconic.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I feel like as far as like people that I am around that really enjoy Dragon Ball, it's always something about the Cell arc.
Yeah. So and it does pay a lot of homages to it too. So whenever that drops, definitely gonna be watching it. But yeah, I did want to go over the Beerus trailer. Now this I'm gonna share my screen again. Where are we at?
Again, this is all my first reaction to these things. He's already
I've already watched this. I've watched this like 3 times already. So this Beerus trailer is I guess it's gonna be a series or like a little mini arc.
That would be fun.
If
anything, that would be cool for this to be the shorter and then the other one to be the much more extensive one.
That makes more sense. I would. Yeah, I don't know.
That would be fun. We really are so back.
Yeah. So like the thing about this trailer, right, is that what happened in the Battle of Gods is Beerus versus Goku. Goku. This is the first time that Dragon Ball came back in like 2014, 2015.
Okay.
And they dropped this movie, and the movie is way better than the show. Like the movie is leaps and bounds better. There's obviously more detail, and there's more like whatever you want to call fucking character development in the show. but in the movie, it's like 10 times better, and you get so much better animation. I wouldn't call it crazy hype, but it was cool back then because it was the first time since Dragon Ball Z ended that we got a legit new series, new movie coming out. And this is like I said, back 10 plus years ago now.
Yeah.
So the fact that they're remaking that to kind of revigorate the series again, it's sort of like this would be if Star Wars was like, we're remaking whatever the fuck that first movie came out in 2015 was.
Oh,
I couldn't even tell you what it's called anymore.
I have anime on the brain.
Yeah.
I don't have Star Wars.
Well, anyway, it's the same point of it being like, hey, our show and stuff is coming back. This is what got everybody hyped up back then. We're gonna remake it, but we're gonna make it even better. So
let's see.
Yeah, let's see.
I don't know if it's on screen. Are you sharing your screen?
Should be.
Close
your thing, yeah.
Okay. Oh, there it goes.
Okay.
We're good.
All right, so let me just restart it. Do this. So this is our reaction to the Dragon Ball Super Beerus movie thing. Whatever's coming out.
Oh yeah, or a
movie series, whatever the name of it. It's coming out soon.
His name is. I think I'm gonna die in this.
I mean, this is just a hype trailer for it, but like.
I mean, the song.
Yeah.
The song is very hype beast.
I'm excited to like get into a little bit of this once we get forward into the trailer, but.
Why is it bad? What do you mean this hairless cat is the god of destruction? Oh no. Oh, his voice is cool.
Maybe I'm getting my dates wrong with this, but they're like, so Battle of Gods came out for Resurrection F, which is the Frieza movie that came out, but like, God, this just looks so much better.
Yeah, it looks. The animation looks very crisp.
This looks like how I imagine a new version of Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
This is exactly because Dragon Ball Super was just so plastic looking. It just was so fucking disappointing. This looks great. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I don't even care. I'll skip to wherever the fuck and watch this.
Yeah, that's
Ooh.
wow. Okay, yeah, just wow. I mean, there's so much there with it. You know, again, maybe I got my dates wrong with it. I should probably look it up. But what'd you think of the trailer? What'd you think of that? Right?
No, I mean, like just the way it looks so crisp and clean and like more streamlined. Like we've been watching Dragon Ball Z Kai, and it doesn't look bad, but it's definitely nothing compared to what this is going to look like, to what Daima looked like. So just for the animation alone, with how clean and how fluid it looks, that's exciting in and of itself, because I just know that the fights are going to be that much more hype.
Yeah, I got my dates wrong with it actually. So yeah, it was this is what it was. So in 2013, this Battle of Gods came out.
Okay.
And then Resurrection F came out in 2015.
Okay.
So like
cool.
The biggest thing there is like over 10 years. I kind of get it. I get it a little bit more now that they're redoing this. Now again, this is a remake of what they originally came back with in 2013 with Dragon Ball. So I get why they would be like, hey, we're back again. We're going to get people back into this. And the one way to do it is to show probably the two most strongest characters duke it out
Yeah.
without it being another Broly movie, like you probably would want to do this, and I get it. And yeah, it just looks amazing. It just looks absolutely
it looks
amazing.
so good.
It looks, again, it looks like how, not that Dragon Ball Z was the most amazing, beautiful looking anime, but for its time,
Yeah, for its time,
it does
for sure.
have
Yeah.
great, shading. It's great animation. I mean, it's pretty damn close to how Akira Toriyama wanted it to be and how he wanted it to be.
That's important. Very important.
So the fact that we have now Beerus and Goku going at it again in an animation style that's modern, but also giving us I think the biggest thing with how Super looked, everybody looked like fucking. They were emaciated, like they were just tiny, and the muscles didn't didn't look big. Like, they don't need to be like, but it's like.
See, as somebody that's not in, I feel like they always just look.
They don't. They don't. They really didn't. Like Trunks
Oh,
in
yeah.
Dragon Ball Super. I don't know what they did to my boy Trunks, but he looks.
It's not my boy Trunks.
It's just it's not necessarily about the girth of the muscles. It's more or less about like how
it's about the friends
it's just
we make along
it's just
the
like
way.
the frame, right? It's just like how they actually looked. And I'm not saying that they were like fucking terrible ass looking, but they just didn't. It just didn't feel like Dragon Ball Z. Like I don't know, like Dragon. I know you want to trade how things looked 10 years prior and 20 years prior. Can't have everything look the same, but at least have them still feel powerful.
Right.
And I really do think, here, I'm going to share my screen again so I can show everybody that.
With some references.
Yeah, like just, I mean, just look at that. I mean, that's awesome.
Yeah, no, it looks really, really good.
I mean, like, even going back a little bit in this trailer forward a little bit, it's just, again, I want to make myself look funny, but this is the point, isn't making his body look like he's
normal. No, for sure. He looks strong, but he looks normal.
Yeah.
And
well, the thing,
sure.
what Toriyama wanted to do with the Super Saiyan God, this is what Super Saiyan God is. He didn't want him to make him look super buff. He wanted to make it look like how he would do transformations. It would be like, you got, imagine Frieza, right? So Frieza would be, he looks like this little alien in his first form, right? He has the horns and everything. And then the second form would be this tall version, and it would just like, you're like, what the hell could be next? And then the next one is this giant alien. And then finally you're like, okay, what could be the third form or fourth form of this? And it's just this sleek alien design. Well, I'll answer in a second. Just this like sleek alien design. So the fact that everyone was expecting this giant Super Saiyan God, like big muscular man with like a giant
we
key
have a
thing.
comment that they can't see.
Oh, they can't see it. I don't know why you can't see it. You should be able to see the screen. It should work. That's YouTube's fault. We can't see.
Yeah, we gotta. There it goes. Now it's there.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I have to go back and forth on it.
No, you're good.
But yeah, so like just the fact that we have another round at the bat to be able to get this series to go again.
Right.
It's just exciting. I'm just excited to see what we got going on.
Super exciting.
But yeah, let me stop sharing this now. But yeah, along with Dragon Ball, the other news really was there was a game that was announced, Dragon Ball, whatever it's called, Age 1000. I'm not sued. Nobody really knows exactly what that is. It's just, it looks like Xenoverse 3. I don't think it's Xenoverse 3, but it kind of looks like that. So, I wasn't the hugest fan of Xenoverse. I was a big fan of Kakarot, and Kakarot even now is, it's a little bare bones, but it gets the job done. Probably the best storyline like anime game that we could have. But yeah, so that's kind of all we have for that. But yeah, man, Dragon Ball's back.
Dragon Ball's so back.
Really is. It's just such a good feeling to be able to like, Dragon Ball will always be like my comfort food.
Yeah.
It'll always be like, if I want to go destroy some people, I'll go play Dragon Ball Kakarot. If I want to like, see a cool beam battle, I literally have watched like Krillin versus Goku in Dragon Ball a bunch of times. I've watched so many just what ifs of Dragon Ball throughout my life. And like, this is just this is so fun. Like, I'm so excited to be able to like just be in a world now where we are back with being Dragon. You know, it was really sad there for a while when Akira Toriyama died. You know, like, I'm not gonna sit there like I was like depressed, but it
was definitely like a big
Yeah.
impact on the anime world, and people that I know that never watched Dragon Ball, that were never involved in anything like Dragon Ball or Akira Toriyama, they were like, you could feel it. Like,
Yeah.
it was a big blow because it's such a big name, and regardless of how you feel about Dragon Ball, it's a very prevalent story in anime, and it's a
Yeah.
very beloved story with a lot of beloved characters. So
Well-
yeah, definitely you could feel like the blow was felt in the loss.
Well, get this too, right? So he passes, and the thing about it was people were like, "What the fuck's gonna happen?" Because, you know, he was the sole proprietor.
Right.
It's probably not the right word, but he was the one who said yes or no to anything that happens. Well, a big voice in the community say yes or no what happens going forward with his series. And, you know, he was writing he was writing with I forget what his name is right now, but he was writing with the guy with Dragon Ball Super to continue what was happening in the manga up till his death. So, you know, the fact that, you know, they figured this all out for the 40th anniversary. They were able to announce, you know, a movie, a series, a couple games, and just have this absolute hype fucking train that's going on right now with Dragon Ball. Like, this is it, man. This is it. This is literally what I was taught. Like, when me and you talked before about, you know, when we were talking about the Demon Slayer movie, we're like, where is the hype with anime? Like, is anime officially this mainstream beast? And it's like, it is, in my opinion, now that Dragon Ball is back. I think that depending on if it's a movie or depending on what's going on, the impact will be felt.
Yeah.
Like, if the next Demon Slayer movie that comes out, I think it'll make a lot more money because Dragon Ball has made it more mainstream. If people see an anime in theaters and they're already hyped up because they see a Dragon Ball thing,
Yeah.
it all tides raise ships, or all ships raise tides, whatever the.
Well, I mean, especially something like Dragon Ball that's been around for decades and decades, you're gonna get people of all ages going to see this movie if it is a movie. You know, like, you're gonna get a lot of people, not just like for Demon Slayer, which is something that's a little bit more new, and of course you are gonna get like a large range of ages going to see it, but nothing like it would be for Dragon Ball, because Dragon Ball is from the 80s, so like it's a large
Families, generation.
Right, it's a generational
Crazy.
anime. It really is.
Crazy. It literally is. Dragon Ball literally is. I know a lot of people. I mean, I'm not gonna get into why you should watch fucking Dragon Ball.
Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of like older people that enjoy Dragon Ball.
If you want to fucking pitch to get into Dragon Ball right now, it's the hottest thing that's gonna be going on, and it's gonna look amazing. It's gonna be sick battles.
Really
it's gonna be great characters. This next arc is super in depth with lore of Dragon Ball. So like it's just fun. It's fun. It's literally space Superman Star Wars. That's what's happening. That's how I would explain the next arc. It's space Superman Star Wars Dragon Ball. Like,
so if you love space,
it's
you're
cool.
gonna love, and you love naked cats. You're gonna love.
If you love
this.
big battles, that's what you're gonna love. You know, like it's hard to sit down now and get somebody to watch like all of Dragon Ball Z Kai. Like, I get it why you wouldn't if you didn't have somebody watching it with you, but like, you know, it's gonna be very easy to get into everything new that's coming out now. Even just go watch the Broly movie. I mean, like, if you just want to see people fight,
the Broly movie is good.
I know
that was like one of the first things I watched as somebody that's never seen
anti-Dragon Ball.
I wasn't anti-Dragon Ball, but I never watched any of it. So the Broly movie's cool.
Yeah, I mean,
you don't really need to like understand Dragon Ball to watch that movie. It's very fun to enjoy.
And you're not going to get this super nuanced story with Dragon Ball. You're not going to Dragon Ball, or you're not going to get something that's like, hey, what exactly are you going to Dragon Ball for? It's like it's just you're going for cool animation, you're going for cool fights, and you're going for like a character that will probably bring your morale up. I think that's more the reason why, like, when I watch Dragon Ball, I'm like, this is cool, this is sick, and why, like, I don't. That's not that I don't like Chainsaw Man, but like why when I watch Chainsaw Man, I'm like, dude, I just hate how I feel when I watch Chainsaw Man.
Cool.
Yeah, it looks cool, but man, I just feel like I just ate a dirty diaper. Like, that's just how I feel. We have, yeah. So Priscilla in the chat. What's up, Priscilla?
Hi, Priscilla.
Priscilla asked if DBZ had a popcorn bucket or a cup, what do I think it would be? I think it would be a Dragon Ball. It probably
Yeah, a Dragon
Yeah.
Ball would be really, or maybe like a Shenron with the Dragon Balls
Yeah.
would be really cool.
probably be a giant Dragon Ball with the popcorn, and I think a cup would be fun to have, like the blue
Drink out of
earth.
Beerus's head.
No, but like the blue like earth like cup, and then it's the straw would probably be like Shenron, or there would be,
That'd be
like
cool.
the characters around it.
That'd be cool.
But they'll probably be lame, and it's just like Dragon Ball Super Beerus.
Yeah, no, it'd probably just be like all the
It's pretty
characters
lame.
around a cup.
I'll still get it. It'll be fine.
A holographic cup.
Yeah. But anyway, that's our Dragon Ball segment for today. I hope you guys enjoy the hype. Hope there's a lot of people that are gonna be into it as we go on.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this is all part of a giant podcast. If you're listening to this for the first time, we talk about anime, we do a weekly game, we answer comments. But yeah, so if you're listening for the first time, hope you enjoyed this little breakdown, reaction
Hell yeah,
stuff.
hell yeah.
Yeah, just leave a like, subscribe.